Ah, man. Freaking people. Freaking people. I'll buff out there, should be alright. Yeah, look at that LB7 smoke, baby. Because it's freaking America Day, that's why. Alright guys, as you can see, he has finally stopped right here. No, I'm going to turn around. Because one, I got to wait for the police to show up. But I'm going to show you how far this dude actually freaking ran. And then I'll tell you guys a little bit about the backstory of everything that happened. I'm going to show you how far he actually went down. This is actually the dipshit walking up the road right now. So he got into the accident. It was right in front of the Jeep, which, I'll be honest with you, he passed me illegally on this road up here like 2 minutes prior, and then was just tailgating everybody. So I was right behind him. Obviously, he didn't get very far because there was more people coming. But he came all the way down this hill, made a right because he was coming from this direction over here. And of course, this is a busy road. It's a busy road, and the turn that he ended up hitting the car, he just took the turn way too wide. I don't think he was paying attention. I think he was on his phone or something. But you guys will see here in a second where the other car is at, and you'll actually get to see how far this dude actually went before stopping. All right, we are now parked. I'm gonna show you guys on the intersection where I was just at, and then also where the other car ended up. So we turned down there. The other vehicle is down there. Definitely got your back wheel pretty good. Wow. So I don't know how good that footage is honestly going to turn out, and it's crazy because I don't know if you guys could hear me in the earlier clips. So when I first turned onto that road, probably about 2 miles prior, this Blazer was following me. I mean, like right on my ass the whole time. And then we got to a stop sign, turned onto that road, and he passed me, like went flying past me. There were 2 cars further ahead, so the road is very windy, and he got caught behind those 2 cars. And then obviously I was right behind him then at that point. So he seemed like he was in a hurry for like no legitimate reason at all. Well, then we continued down the road. I'm annoyed that he illegally passed me for one. So I'm right up behind him. Now, when we came around the turn, I always do this whenever I'm coming around a turn, just because you never know what is on the other end of a turn. Even if somebody has me mad, I slow down and I give them a little bit of space. And I'm very happy that I did that, because had something happened to my wife's Jeep, I would have been more worried about my wife killing me than the actual damage of the Jeep. So we're coming around this bend. Now it's kind of a tighter bend. It's not anything too crazy, but he took it very, very wide. Like he was in the opposite lane. The van that you guys just saw that was sideswiped actually went into the yards that were kind of across the street there to try to avoid him without hitting the telephone pole. And I'm like laying back watching all this happen, and I do believe in karma. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I believe in karma 120%. And I feel bad for the guy that had the van, because he was saying, you know, I haven't been in an accident in 20 plus years, you know, yada yada yada. And this guy just kind of seemed like the other guy just kind of seemed like he had no care for really anything. He's like, well, I'm not going to work today. I don't have a car to get to work. So I'm like, well, okay, that's kind of your attitude on life. That kind of explains a lot. He did seem, like I said, just like he seemed a little bit off. Very, very weird. And I'm not judging people by like the stickers on the back of their car, but you guys saw the back of his car. He has like 7 Deadpool stickers. He had a full Little Caesars pizza on his driver's seat with a gallon of tea, which I'm guilty for doing sometimes. But, you know, it just seems kind of weird that you have a full pizza at 5-something in the morning. I'm very glad that I followed him, because he ended up continuing up the road for quite a bit. And I know the video is not going to do justice as to how far he actually went, but he easily went half a mile to 3/4 of a mile up the road, turned off of that main road, went up another road, and then followed that up far until he literally could not go anymore. I was behind him. I was honking my horn and trying to get him to pull over, and I think it was the wisest decision on my part to follow him rather than make sure that the other guy was okay. Luckily, there was a neighbor in front of those houses that came out and was with the other driver, making sure he was okay. So I then took the Jeep back down, made sure they were all right, let them know, hey, I have him, I have his plate information, he's not going anywhere. He can't go anywhere. So that's just kind of where that all ended. If you want my honest opinion, I believe he was late for work. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. If you are late for your job and your job is in jeopardy, don't speed to work, okay? Your job is not worth your life nor somebody else's life, and you never know who is in the other vehicle that you are in front of, behind, passing. You never know that person's story. You never know who's in the vehicle. You just don't put your life or anybody else's life in jeopardy because you're running behind. Like I said, I can't confirm that. I'm pretty sure that he started work at 6 o'clock, and obviously now it's past 6 o'clock now. The accident happened around like 5:35ish. It's crazy. It's truthfully crazy how you can go from being in your lane and like watching this dude look like he was shaking bacon around somebody around a turn, trying to pass around a turn, which was stupid, but he wasn't. He just took the turn literally in the opposite lane, and where the turn met with the other lane, he's coming this way, the other car came this way, and bam. And yeah, I'm just glad that everybody's okay. The irony behind yesterday's video and today's video. Yesterday, obviously, we talked about a road rage incident where somebody was following me like crazy, and that very easily could have been me yesterday, where this guy was driving like an idiot. And you know, it's just, I think it's kind of interesting that yesterday we do a road rage video, and then all of a sudden this happens yesterday because this guy was once again behind me, pissed off, and the outcome was completely different than yesterday. But if this was your first time watching a video on my channel, guys, I hope you give this video a big thumbs up. I'm sorry for the back-to-back kind of very different uploads, but I try to keep you guys up to date with everything that is going on. Whether it's good, bad, it doesn't matter. I'm trying to produce good content for you guys. So, cops have my information. Obviously, I'm the main witness, being the car right behind him, other than the two drivers. Very happy with my decision to follow the Blazer, because if not, I think he was going to drag that damn car as far as he possibly could and then just ditch it. So I'll see you guys in the next one.